Hello everybody and welcome to December, which as we all know is the month of Christmas. I don't know about you guys or most goths out there, but as you guys know, I'm not most goths. Love Christmas. If you get hyped about Halloween at the end of August, I'm allowed to be hyped about Christmas a few weeks out. Okay, anyway, got the tree up, so that's great. Super excited about that. And I'm sorry I've not posted a video in like a week and a bit, but I was actually in Spain last weekend getting my stomach tattooed. And oh my god, getting your stomach tattooed is by far the worst pain I've ever been in my life. I've had my face tattooed, my head tattooed, my hands tattooed, my throat, Adam's apple, my traps, my neck, my sternum, around the nipples. I've had the inside of my arms, I've had my wrists done, I've had my elbows done, the inside of my elbows. All of the cliche, extremely painful places to get tattooed, and I sat like a freaking rock. Did I sit well when I got my stomach tattooed? No, I did not. I lasted 4 hours. I've not lasted 4 hours in a very long time. But I got my stomach tattooed in Spain. It was really awesome. Bilbao is a hectic city, but we did find a part that looked like Barcelona, so that was super nice. And then immediately when I came back from Bilbao, Spain, I had to get a double root canal done. Now, I know people are like, oh, you said you had a root canal. I know, they usually break the procedure up into two because it's quite a long procedure. So I had the first half where they empty out the roots and then put a temporary filling in, and then they book you in a month later. Well, this is the appointment that was a month later. Filling fell out in Spain. I was in pain all weekend. Then I went to the dentist and I finished the root canal. For 3 straight days, between Tuesday and Friday, I think even Saturday, I was in excruciating pain because all of the infection had not yet left my tooth. So I was unable to do literally anything. Couldn't even stream. But I found the antibiotics from the last time I had a root infection and it went immediately. So that's great. Tooth is now healed and fine, ready to go. I can eat again. I'm super excited to go back to making some videos for you guys. A few more announcements. I know it's been a while, right? So I have some of these announcements. If you don't care, just skip towards like the content. There is now a PO box. So if you want to send me stuff, and I will do unboxing videos on this channel and also in streams as well, there is an address down below for my new PO box. It comes directly to my house from the PO box. I don't need to go get it. It just comes here. So if you guys want to send me stuff and I open them at the beginning of videos, or just if I get enough, just do a whole video about opening stuff, then you can send it there. I also just want to say a massive, sincere thank you to everyone who listened to Munro this year. So as you guys know, Munro hasn't posted any new music this year. I've primarily been focusing on, YouTube. Despite the fact that no new Munro music was released this year, Munro still hit 1 million streams. 1 million streams this year. That is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. No new music. Our monthly listeners are still like 33,000, and we hit 1 million streams. That's incredible. Thank you so much for streaming Munro. I deeply appreciate that. And the reason why I'm bringing Munro up is because I saw these numbers, and because I've been wanting to do this for a while anyway. But the Munro single is done. It's the last 3 songs that me and Connor worked on collaboratively before he left, and they will be coming out before the end of the year. And then in 2023, I will be the sole writer for Munro once again, which means the songs are going to be released far more consistently because I don't need to wait for anyone anymore. It's just me. I can just do all the writing the way Munro was for like the first 2 to 3 albums. And because it's going to be far easier for me to write and release content onto Spotify, I'm going to aim to release a new Munro single every month in the year of 2023. So January, February, March, April, May. 1 song every month will be released to Spotify. I'm thinking maybe there'll be a music video for each one. I'm not entirely sure. That's a lot of workload, but either way, I'm releasing way more fresh new music from Munro every single month next year. That's the plan. 3 months have already been written, so that's good. Anyway, now that you know future plans for next year, let's just move on with the content. So we're gonna keep it simple today. We're just gonna react to some TikTok memes. Offensive memes that if you laugh, you lose. Well, let's try. Let's try and do that, shall we? 11 minutes. If I laugh, I lose. Do you know what? If I laugh, the video ends.
I like his music. How can I be gay?
I hate speed.
My bitch is homophobic. Like, come on now, bro. Stop it. What?
It's how can I be homophobic?
Oh, yeah. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay.
That's what I mean.
Atas bayangan MC, namun mendapatkan peluang penalti akan diambil oleh Wilfred Yeso yang tadi berduel dengan Awan Seto. Ancang-ancang penjaga gawang dan juga penendang bola penalti ini akankah menjadi gol yang
Definitely can't laugh at that because then you get to go to hell. Oh, sorry. You have to go to hell. Hell's definitely not filled with the best people. Why would you want to go there? Let's consider for a second the type of people that will be in heaven, and maybe let's weigh our options here.
For you a long time, and I'm paid less than Robin. equal pay for men and women.
No time for jokes.
It was the 60s. It was the 60s. It was the 60s. Shush. Why is this getting funnier? Let's move on before...
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
I appreciate that they added that into the game.
Whoa! Damn, man, look at that, look!
It's pretty good. Because you see, they lifted the shop, for they are shoplifters.
Minor in charge.
Move on real quick before I lose it. What's the point in wasting all those eggs for this stupid shit post?
Mauricio, I can't move it anymore.
Good. What?
Funny, yes, but not funny, huh?
I'm actually quite curious. How does their arm look like that? It's always like that though, isn't it? So you see someone out in public who's, you know, deviates from the norm in some way, and you want nothing more than to ask, because there's that morbid curiosity, of course. But as much as you want to ask, it's also one of the worst taboos possible whenever it comes to those situations. It's like you most definitely cannot ask, even though you most definitely want to ask. You most definitely cannot. It's like a rock in a hard place. Unstoppable force, immovable object.
About to go to Taco Bell and get me a box. Blast.
What is that sound that he makes there, man? Because, like, that's the same, whatever he's doing with his throat there, that's the same noise that you hear a lot of metal vocalists using these days in conjunction with, like, a decent, you know, growling technique in order to get, like, a really weird animal sound. And it seems to be natural for some people. Some people just know how to do that noise in the back of their throat. I have no idea how they do that. But the reason why it annoys me is because that's the noise that all of my friends' weird little brothers all used to make. They all used to make really bizarre, strange, squeaky animal noises, and that was one of them. And now it's a vocal technique that I can't do. Yep, it's pretty much, that's British culture right there.
Yo, are you serious? Hey.
In a Michael Myers world. Oh, you... Stay loose, man. When kids have a projectile in their hands, or even a toy, it becomes a projectile. Dodge and weave, man. Stay loose. I've been on this ride. Well, been on a ride very similar in Wales. Hydro. You may have heard of Hydro if you lived in Wales. A woman fell off it and died. That one. I went on that one.
Shit! Your mom just texted you. What did she say? A chong ching ling ping pong pang ling ling. Very funny, Kyle. Let me see that. What?
Man, there is a huge wave of popularity at the moment for Asian comedians roasting the hell out of themselves. And you'd think that maybe this is just a comedian thing, like they're nurturing a niche here, but no. I've had Asian friends before, and they do nothing but roast themselves constantly. And it's very uncomfortable. So I think they're just taking their brand of comedy to the stages now.
Okay, so rock, paper, scissors, shoe. And if you win, you get to kiss me.
Wait, if he wins, he gets to kiss you? He wins?
Are you ready?
No, I'm good. We gotta go.
You're good?
Yeah. Play the Giga Chad theme. Absolute Giga Chad. She really think that that's a prize?
Brothers are gonna teach me a move called Happy Tapioca. I don't know what it is, but apparently I'll be blindfolded and submerged in pudding.
That's not real. That can't be real. I hope it's real. It can't be real. That's amazing. I gotta say though, the most unfunny concept for a joke. Do you remember that stuff back? I think it was probably about 10 years ago, but it was like they would assign a random hilarious like phrase or title, usually involving like a noun and a verb, or you know, like a state name and a verb. It's like, oh dude, have you heard of the Minnesota dolloping? And then they would assign a sex act to that absolutely has never been done. There was, people always say like, oh, making fun of IKEA names is like the least funniest thing. It's absolutely not. That was most definitely the least funny comedy trend to ever happen.
Oh! He's pulling his cock out!
What is it about Minecraft YouTubers, man? What, like, Dream recently revealed his face, and he has, like, the same face as those two other notorious YouTubers who've also said and done some very questionable things. But didn't he reveal his face because someone threatened to do it for him? So he took the power away and he did it, but, like, it really did not pay off well, and then it all went to hell for him. But yeah, there's been, like, a bunch of Minecraft, and I've seen YouTube videos, like, documentaries on them. What is it with Minecraft streamers? They have like this predisposition to being... Oh, I'm not getting into it. It's disgusting. Pretty good? So what is this Ohio thing? What is that about? It's only in the last couple of months I've seen people like attributing strange and bizarre events with Ohio. What happened to Florida, man? Has that been changed now? Is Florida no longer the wacky state?
In a way, he doesn't need to be saved tomorrow because he needs to be saved right now. And the Bible says that now is the time.
The Bible says that now is the time. The Bible is like 2,000 years old. Actually, not even. It's not even that old. Slightly less.
Of salvation, and the Bible says it's simple. Whoever proclaims with their mouth Jesus.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and self-righteous pieces of shit start rambling on about the Bible. Shut up. It's 2022, man. Lots of Eastern Europe is now secular. They don't give a shit. Right, so is Fortnite procuring as many different popular franchises as it possibly can in order to maintain its player base? Is that what it's doing? Because the only time I ever see Fortnite trending or anyone ever talking about Fortnite is when they've added some absolutely ridiculous character. Ridiculous in the sense that they have no business being anywhere near the Fortnite brand. Like Goku, for example. What the hell was that about? Or Chun-Li from Street Fighter. Why is she in there? And why on earth, in a kid's game where the demographic is like 10 years old, did they spend so much time shaping this booty? Why is this in a kid's game? Did they honestly take the building out of Fortnite? Was that a fever dream or a Mandela effect? Did that really happen? The main selling point for the gameplay of Fortnite, did they really take that out?
Get the away from me! I hate you! Stop playing the song! I hate you so much! I'm literally typing in your eye. Don't play it!
I'm beginning to think that maybe she has come across him multiple times on Omegle. It's Omegle. Why is there an E at the end? It's obviously Omegle. Because if there's not that many people on Omegle, you'll cross paths with like the same person multiple times. I thought initially that maybe he's famous for playing that song on a YouTube channel and she knew who he was. But now I'm thinking maybe they crossed paths multiple times in that one session.
You want some candy?
really wants to give that kid candy.
Dick's Pizza. Not sure how much dicks you can handle? No sweat. Because even our smallest dicks are 10 inches long. Pardon? There's a bunch of dicks at your door. We deliver. So
What's this brand of comedy? What is this brand of comedy?
get off your computer and eat dicks. For more information, click here.
Because you got, you know, like wacky comedy, and you've got slapstick comedy, and you've got, you know, like witty comedy, satirical, and parody. Maybe this is parody, but you can get wacky parody. So this is a particular type of parody.
It's big and it's gooey. It's saucy and it's chewy. What's in my mouth? It's gotta be.
Oh, an Oculus Quest.
Okay, when you hike the ball, you gotta hold the right trigger down.
Blue 42! Blue 42, hut!
You gotta hold it, keep it held down, and then don't move it. Throw it to me.
Putting normies in VR.
Life good. Wife fight back. Kill wife. Wife gone. Think about wife. Regret.
So what I was about to say was I was thinking about that meme for about a few days. For some reason, that meme was stuck in my head. I was like, was that a fever dream? Was that real? Is that a real meme that I saw? And then I realized that I haven't seen that meme in ages. And I was like, will I ever see that meme again? Because it's just so bizarre. In that minute, I open up my phone. I scroll through Instagram. What meme shows up? That one. Not microphones on your phones that you should be worried about listening to you. It's the mind-reading things that they have going on. Sometimes I'll just think about stuff and it shows up on my phone. But I've seen multiple like data analysts and security engineers talking about and laughing at us for thinking that our phones could possibly, in any capacity, listen to us and give us suggestions through ads based on the things that we have said, arrogantly scoffing at our trepidation and apprehension of such a concept. And they insist that that's not happening. They come up with a very complex algorithm for other ways that could be happening that don't involve your phone listening to you. But I very specifically, and I think we all have it, right? Everyone has that one story where they're like, no. I don't care what you say, Mr. Security Officer Man. My phone is most definitely listening to me. I was at a YouTuber party in London a few years ago. I heard there were going to be like drinks passes for the party before we went, and I was like, cool. I really hope they have Asahi, which is it's one of my favorite beers over here. I like it. And I was talking to my friend. I was like, man, I hope they have a couple of like Asahis. I'd love some Asahis. It'd be great. I get to the party. I'm like, oh, cool. They have Asahi. I go up to the bar. I order a couple of those beers. I go out to the deck of the ship that we were on. It was dark, and I opened my phone just to, you know, have a quick look through Instagram because I think I posted something that day. And guess what shows up? Asahi beer, an advert for it. Yeah, phone's definitely listening, man. There's no way it's not. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I had a great day today because I made it a great day, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.